In the ancient land of Israel, with rugged landscapes and bustling villages, in the tumultuous era of the Judges, where faith clashed with fear and destiny hung in the balance, there arose a man whose name would echo through the annals of history. His name Jephtha. Born of a union tainted by scandal, a forbidden union between his father and a harlot, Jephtha's lineage was marred by scandal and shame. Yet, his spirit burned with an unquenchable fire, fueled by a fervent faith in the God of Israel. His very existence was a testament to the complexity of human frailty. Jephtha's father, a man from Gilead in Israel, also had children from his wife. And when they were grown up, they drove Jephtha away. "You are not going to get any inheritance in our family," they said, "because you are the son of another woman." So Jephtha left his brothers and settled in the land of Tob. As Jephtha grows into a man, his prowess in battle becomes known throughout the land. Yet, the stain of his birth casts a shadow over his aspirations for leadership. Rejected by his own kin, Jephtha sets out to seek his fortune as a mercenary, gathering a band of outcasts and misfits who share his vision of redemption. With his band of warriors at his side, Jephtha carved a path through the enemies of Israel, his name becoming synonymous with triumph in the face of adversity. But as the shadows of war loomed ever closer, a fateful decision lay before him. As tensions between the Israelites and the Ammonites escalated, the elders of Gilead recognized Jephtha's military prowess and sought his leadership in the impending conflict. They went to get Jephtha from the land of Tob. "Come," they said, "be our commander, so we can fight the Ammonites." Jephtha said to them, "Didn't you hate me and drive me from my father's house? Why do you come to me now, when you're in trouble?" The elders of Gilead said to him, "Nevertheless, we are turning to you now. Come with us to fight the Ammonites, and you will be head over all of us who live in Gilead." Jephtha answered, "Suppose you take me back to fight the Ammonites and the Lord gives them to me. Will I really be your head?" The elders of Gilead replied, "The Lord is our witness. We will certainly do as you say." So Jephtha went with the elders of Gilead, and the people made him head and commander over them. And he repeated all his words before the Lord in Mizpah. Then Jephtha sent messengers to the Ammonite king with the question, "What do you have against me that you have attacked my country?" The king of the Ammonites answered Jephthah's messengers, "When Israel came up out of Egypt, they took away my land from the Arnon to the Jabbok, all the way to the Jordan. Now give it back peaceably." Jephtha sent back messengers to the Ammonite king. This is what Jephtha says, "Israel did not take the land of Moab or the land of the Ammonites. But when they came up out of Egypt, Israel went through the wilderness to the Red Sea and on to Kadesh." The king of Ammon, however, paid no attention to the message Jephtha sent him. In a moment of desperation and perhaps misplaced zeal, Jephtha made a solemn vow to God, promising to sacrifice the first thing that greeted him upon his return home if he emerged victorious in battle against the Ammonites. With the Almighty as his witness, Jephtha wages war against the enemies of Israel, his sword cutting through the ranks of the Ammonites like a scythe through wheat. But as the dust settles and the echoes of battle fade, a chilling realization dawns upon him. Returning home triumphant, tragically, Jephtha is greeted not by the cheers of his fellow warriors, but by the sight of his only daughter, dancing with joy at his return, rushing out to welcome him home. "My daughter, my beloved child, what have I done?" In a moment of agony and despair, Jephtha is forced to confront the consequences of his vow, torn between his love for his daughter and his duty to the Almighty. Jephtha's story teaches us that pride can blind us to the consequences of our actions. His insistence on proving himself worthy of leadership led him to make a rash vow that ultimately cost him dearly. His vow demonstrates the importance of carefully considering the implications of our words and promises. Once spoken, an oath cannot be undone, and we must be prepared to bear the consequences of our commitments. In the end, Jephtha's story is one of sacrifice and sorrow, a testament to the unfathomable depths of human devotion and the price of obedience. Though his name may be shrouded in tragedy, his legacy endures as a cautionary tale for all who dare to make promises to the Almighty. Despite his illegitimate birth and the doubts of others, Jephtha's unwavering faith in the God of Israel sustained him through the trials and tribulations of his life. His story reminds us that faith can move mountains and overcome even the most daunting challenges. Jephtha's life encompasses a period of leadership over Israel as a judge. He served as a judge for 6 years, during which he led his people with courage and determination, guiding them through times of war and strife. Jephtha's background as the son of a harlot shaped his identity and influenced how others perceived him. Despite facing prejudice and discrimination, he rose above his circumstances to become a respected leader and judge in Israel.